Americana project as well as a feature documentary. So from this project came out a feature documentary and 3 shorts. We did have a short here last year that we shot in Cuba. And what we've done is we have an educational package that we're taking to high schools and universities. So for $150 you have a feature doc, 3 shorts, a 30-page study guide, and we think it's really effective because I can take this to a high school class, which I will this week, Park City 3 or 4 times. We show them 7 minutes, and then we can talk about immigration. We can talk about cultural identity, and we have that. So for us, we're really taking it to high schools and universities. February 5th, we're going to Notre Dame for the Kroc Institute of International Peace Studies to share the film, the work, and just kind of have discussions. But I particularly think the future for this project is an educational package, particularly aimed at high school students.
I think I'm going to go a pretty traditional distribution route, which is television. It's already been on CBC in Canada. This is a Canadian film. DVD, and eventually the internet. I've never had any of my films play on the internet, but I'm growing more comfortable with it, and eventually it would be nice for it to reach a wide audience. And of course, as everyone else has said, inspiration to make new projects and engagement with audiences such as you is so important with moving on to new projects. So
I think we have more questions. Can see more questions? Yes.
I was just wondering, for the Laredo movie, how did you decide to end it at that one particular moment?
The question was, how did we decide to end it, that scene? Good question. I think my editor and I, we cut that, we ended it like 3 different ways, and in the end we're like, this is how we like to end it. I particularly like that ending because at the end of the day, we're going to have to get along, and I think it's interesting for him to say, John, he's trying to kind of Americanize his name of Juan, and while he's trying to kind of make his name more Hispanic of Samuel. And I think it's like, he's like, no, it's Sam. And he's like, no, it's Juan. And it's like, all right, and then the music comes on. Just like it. Yeah.
We have time for maybe one.
But thank you all for coming out so early. Through the snow.
So,
I have a question.
Yes, okay.
I'd like to understand about the funding for these shorts.
Well, I'm from Canada, so the situation is a bit different. There's a lot of government funding through arts councils. So this film had provincial and we had city arts council money, the National Film Board of Canada, pre-licensing from 2 Canadian broadcasters, CBC and Bravo, and I think that's it. Yeah.
Let's go to Canada to shoot. All of us.
Our project was basically funded by 19 friends, family, and private investors who gave a few $1,000s here and there to make it possible. And what's nice about that is that there are 19 investors from around the world, so that was kind of cool too.
That was through internet, or was?
That was through personal connections. That I've done a lot of traveling, so I know a lot of people.
The same as Laredo, we receive funding from our friends and family members, and also AFI, the American Film Institute, provided a portion of the funding for Family Jewels. So, and out of pocket as well sometimes.
It's paid for by me and a lot of favours from the crew, who won't come up here.
Since my film is a school film, it's kind of impossible to get any funding except from the film school. So it's basically the budget you get from the film school and my own money.
I'd like to, we have one last question, very quick one.
How can we share these with friends?
The question is, how can you, the audience share this with friends? We have some shorts up in YouTube screening room. Not all of the shorts at Sundance this year, but
I think that it's hard for most of us to say that at this point, considering Sundance is such a market to kind of to be able to share it with people. So for me, I know there's no place to really share it other than Canadian television right now, but in the future, hopefully.
You can be happy to share it with you. www.theamericanaproject.com, and if you send me an email, I'll sell you a DVD. No problem. What an educational package.
That's the business right
Right there.
Good.
I think the other one is we've got another 5 screenings at the festival, so please ask your family and friends to come along.
And if all fails, Family Jewels will be outside in the parking lot selling out of the trunk. Honestly.
Yes.
Oh, but I can give you a DVD now, but also come to the other screenings.
And I would say just tell your friends. I mean, eventually they will catch up. I mean, there will be maybe another festival. Just let your friends know about them. It's a good thing. So please help me